So a few of you needed some help on number 5 and 6. Let me see if I can run a video for 5 and 6. So when you look at this, if I wrote this out the extended way, meaning without the exponents, I would have negative 3 times b times b times b times negative 4. I'm going to put parentheses around that so it looks like multiplication and not minus, times b times b times g times g times g. And on the bottom, you would have 2g. Then I would go ahead and the negative 3 times the negative 4 is going to make a positive 12. So I'm going to go ahead and put the 12 right here. 12 divided by 2 is going to be 6. Then if I look at my exponents, 1g on the top or on the numerator is going to cancel with a g on the denominator and make one whole, which isn't going to do anything because 1 times anything is that thing. So then what I have left then is 4 b's and 2 g's. Oops, I mean 5 b's. Let me erase that. 5 b's and 2 g's. And then number 6. The way I would start number 6, you can start it a couple different ways. Some people subtract exponents for like terms. I usually just take all my negatives and I move them to wherever they're not. So all my negative exponents, I should say. So z to the negative 5 is really z to the positive 5 if I make it a denominator. And then z to the negative 2 is really z to the positive 2 if I move it to a numerator. The t to the 6 was positive, so I'll keep it there. And then the numbers, let me see if I can change colors. The numbers are not exponents, so I don't want to move them. I get negative 2 over 10. Well, negative 2 over 10 is the same as negative 1 over 5 if I simplify that fraction by dividing by 2. Now, if I rewrote the whole thing, I'd have negative 1 over 5. I have 2 z's on the top. I have 5 z's on the bottom. And 6 t's. So if I look at now canceling, these z's will cancel. And that's about all that will cancel. So I'll get negative 1 over 5. It doesn't matter where you put the negative, if you put it on the 1 or the 5 or out front. I get 3 z's on the bottom. That's a 3. And 6 t's on the bottom also. So that's all I can do. So what you want to do is make sure that you simplify your answers without negative exponents. Some people simplified it and said negative 1 z to the negative 3 t to the negative 6 over 5, which is simplified, but on the final they'll ask you to simplify without any negative exponents. So you want to be sure that you can do that. Hopefully this video helped you. I'll send out a worksheet too that has some more of these type of problems. There'll be one of those on the final. But remember, the final will only have about 11 or 12 problems, and each are worth 6 points. So you want to make sure that you're getting those points.